Welcome back to my channel, guys. Cooking with Kira. So today I'm going to be showing you how I make fricassee chicken. So this chicken was already washed with lime and vinegar. So now I'm just going to be adding my seasonings to this. First, I'm going to be adding about half tablespoon of my all-purpose seasoning. And then I'm also going to be adding some of my Maggi chicken seasoning. This is about half tablespoon as well. I didn't add a lot. So now I'm going to be adding some ground seasoning. This is some scallion, thyme, and garlic. I'm just gonna add this in here as well. Yes, guys, so I'm going to be stirring this a little bit. I don't really like to use a lot of seasoning, but I'm gonna see if I need to put some more after I finish stirring this up. Alright, so I did add a little bit more of the all-purpose seasoning. Alright, now I'm just going to be covering this with a cling wrap because I'm going to be leaving this for 4 hours. Alright, so there it is. And now we are going to be heating our oil. Alright, so I'm going to be add the amount of oil that you think you need. I'm just eyeballing the oil here that I'm adding because the pot was already heated, and then I'm going to leave the oil to hot for a little minute, and then we're just going to add in our chicken. Yes, I'm adding these one at a time. Be very careful because when I was doing this, the oil was so hot, so it was actually coming out of the pot. So just ensure that you are not as close to the pot as I was. All right, so now I'm adding these. I'm going to add about 4 pieces. Yeah, because you need space. You don't want to overcrowd the pot because that actually slows down the frying. All right, so I'm going to add 1 more piece. I should think. Let me see if I can add another piece here. Okay. All right, so I added 5 pieces in all. All right. And then you're just going to turn these after I kept it for 4 minutes on each side. See how lovely these are looking? So 4 minutes on each side, guys. Yes, so I'm going to cover this for another, so 4 minutes on one side and 4 minutes on the other side. I'm just going to cover this and let it fry some more. All right, so it's been 8 minutes, maybe around 9 minutes total. And now I'm removing these from the frying pan. All right, so just going to remove these, and then we're going on to our next step. All right, it's pretty simple, guys. Once you just follow what I'm doing here, everything should be fine on your end. All right, so now I'm going to be showing you the veggies that I'm going to be adding in this fricassee chicken. So I'm going to be adding carrots. I have 2 small Irish potatoes here, a yellow bell pepper, green bell pepper, or sweet pepper as we call it, and 2 tomatoes. All right, so I'm just going to wash these. I'm not going to use all of the sweet peppers, so I'm going to be showing you the amount that I'm using. All right, so here I have them. So I actually peeled the Irish potatoes and washed the others. So now this is the step where I have diced up each of the vegetables. So I diced the carrots, bell peppers, I added some onions, tomato, and we're going to be adding this to our pot here. All right. So first I added the tomatoes and onions because I actually like to saute these first. So I'm adding these now. Just let them stay for like a minute or so, and then we're going to add the carrots and the Irish potatoes because these are the hardest to cook. So I didn't add the bell peppers as yet. Yeah, so I'm going to leave the Irish and carrots for about 5 to 7 minutes by itself, so it can cook halfway before I add in the rest of the ingredients. All right. Okay, so here I'm going to be adding, this is the water from the bowl that I added the chicken in before. So you're going to need to just add some water to that bowl, and it's about half cup of water, and adding it to your vegetables. And then I'm just going to cover this for another 5 minutes. And here we're going to make the sauce. So I have some tomato ketchup here, and I'm going to be adding the fish and meat seasoning to this. Guys, actually, if you're a Jamaican, we kind of just eyeball everything, so use the amount that you think you need, because I actually didn't measure these. So I'm adding some soy sauce as well, just a little bit. I think it's about half tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon of ketchup and half tablespoon of the other two. So we're just gonna add that to our pot as well, and then we're just gonna stir it a little bit. Guys, this is smelling so good, literally. All right, so now I'm just going to add a little bit of my chicken seasoning to this. Yes, we're gonna add a little bit. You don't want it too salty, so you're gonna kind of like, you have to taste as you go and keep it to your liking. All right, guys, so it's looking lovely so far. So now I'm just going to be putting the chicken. I'm going to be putting back the chicken. You remember, yeah, these chicken, we're going to add them back to the sauce here with the vegetables. So now I'm adding all of the chicken in. This is the way I do it. As I said, this is cooking with Kira. So this is how I do it. I don't add the chicken first and add the vegetables. I like to do it this in this way. So we're just going to add these in. I'm going to actually leave these for another 10 minutes because remember, they actually fried for about 8 minutes or 9 minutes. So now we're going to do another 10 minutes. So this was actually the first 5 minutes, guys. And now I'm going to be adding in our bell peppers and a piece of thyme as well. Yeah, this is coming on so beautifully, guys. All right, so I'm just going to stir it a little bit, not too much. I'm just trying to move these and put some over here. And then we're just going to cover it for another 5 minutes to let the bell peppers cook a little bit. I don't like to add the bell peppers early because they become too soft. That's why I add them when I'm adding the chicken. All right, guys, so I'm going to cover it now and let it stay for another 5 minutes or so. Okay, that's how it's coming on, guys. Everything is now blended together, the vegetables, all the seasonings and the sauce. And we're just gonna plate this up now. And there you have it, guys. This is so beautiful and it tastes just as it looks. Okay, if you follow the steps, trust me, you're going to enjoy making fricassee chicken like this, or as we call it in Jamaica, fry and cook down. That's what we call it here in Jamaica. All right. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like the video, and share and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye.